He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hodges. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Mountaineers are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sideline, it's Galloway. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. Got his man. Touchdown, App State! A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. His drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Garner. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of...
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push pass.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mason. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking for space. It's Maddox. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Moore will throw. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Maddox. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Pulls it in. It's Doyle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Handoff to the fullback. There he goes.
Strong safeties are guys you can spin down and a lot of times spend a lot of time in that box, which means he's going to be in the run fit. He's going to be making tackles consistently, and he comes up. Tell you what, they talk about big on big. Big fullback versus a big, strong safety. That's a big collision.
The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Grab near the marker is Hodges.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Let's go. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great 1st half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Appalachian State.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Doyle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Moore to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Breaks into the open.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws to the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Makes the grab on 3rd. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Sam Houston, 0.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Inside the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Here we go, set. They'll send the back in motion. Moore will throw. Quickly complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Gives it the big stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football, good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football, finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds, but how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
A first down run on the doorstep. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Yeah, and you failed on 1st and 2nd, but on 3rd down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
Oh, he's got some space. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Moore to the air. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on third. Caught close to the marker. It's Garner. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands, it's Garner. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, App State. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Moore will throw. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And they're still firing away even with this lead. Fires on the move. Working that left side. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just